In the heart of the Gelderland province in the Netherlands lies the Veluwezoom park, which contains an area called the Bosbak. It is named after the director of the ANWB company in the Netherlands, who completed his 25th year jubilee in 1921. This park is filled with different organisms and it's full of life. It contains a wide variety of trees and is known during the months of August to be layered with hues of purple coming from the plant heath, or what in Dutch is known as the heide. In this period, wild horses are easily spotted and perhaps get too much attention from visitors who, if you didn't know, shouldn't ignore the signs that remind everyone to not touch wild animals. Well, not just because they could be dangerous, no. Remember that they are wild horses? They are wild, and wild means that they are meant to be wild. Petting a wild horse isn't exactly a contribution to keep them wild. These were filmed from a distance. Having that out of the way, let's continue. And if people aren't stepping on insects, they are probably stepping on dung. This is most likely to be horse dung/excrements. But it could also come from other wild animals like deer, wild boars, and birds. Did you notice that beetle? During this month, tourists and locals come to this park to enjoy nature, and unbeknownst to many, one particular insect thrives through this month. And many people unfortunately and accidentally step on it, run them over on their bikes, trolleys, or small electric vehicles. You probably already figured out what this video is all about. The beetle in this video has a very important ecological role in this wild park. It depends on excrements to live, and wild horses provide that naturally to them. This is the summer 2023, and these beetles are now in the middle of the mating season. Some of them have already started to lay eggs, which will hatch, pupate, and turn into adult beetles the next year. This one is very common, though not very easily found in cities or inner city parks. Geotrupes Stercorarius. The door beetle is named this way after the Old English word door, which means drone. In a way, they do behave like drones because they are constantly scouting for food. In this case, they are looking for fresh excrements as food and as a supply for their burrows. They are also called dung beetles, and that is quite a self-explanatory name. These beetles build nests under dung paths. In springtime, both male and female start to build a tunnel which can reach about 60 centimeters deep. Males and females work as a team. Males usually take the earth out of the burrow, and the female will further dig horizontal tunnels connecting two chambers that will be filled up with dung. These beetles are tunnelers. They are not rollers, nor they are dwellers. A female can lay around 6 eggs in one nest. However, it may lay up to 80 eggs during its lifetime. Once the eggs are laid and the burrow is ready, more dung is added to the chambers, and finally, the whole burrow gets sealed with a layer of soil. These beetles can live up to 3 years, adults mature in 2 years, and the first year consists of the growth of the larvae, and then they pupate and turn into an adult that will dig its way out of the burrow to repeat the cycle again. In the meantime, one of the greatest phenomenons in nature happens. If you didn't notice yet, this is not just a full circle moment for these beetles. This is also a full circle moment for plants and trees. By meticulously building burrows under dung paths, the door beetle do us all a great favor by removing a foul-smelling product that horses leave behind that arguably is also toxic to other animals, which is another reason why excrements are also called waste. Plants would be able to use this, but since excrements don't go underground naturally, they would otherwise take too long to decompose. However, these beetles have the capacity to further digest what is left in these waste products, and by doing that, and by bringing them underground, they not only help remove the smell, they also provide a more bioavailable source of nutrients to plants that grow on soil that has been enriched by burrows, nests of the door beetles. Did you notice the rest of the full circle? The grass. What do horses love to eat? Grass, right? Grass that grows, feeds horses, gets digested by horses, that gets partially digested by horses comes out as excrement that the beetles use to eat and reproduce, that the beetles further digest and optimize so that grass and other plants and trees can grow. Grass that grows feeds horses, gets digested by horses, that gets partially digested by horses. Okay, you get the point, right? Animals like the door beetle that eat dung are called coprophages. In Portuguese, these are called carrochador. In Dutch, these are called mestcavers. And in German, these are called gemeiner Mistkäfer. So door beetles are great, and in many ways they can be inspiring for today's times because females and males do a lot of physical work. Females and males care about their offspring. Door beetles read the forest of animal feces and promote fertile grounds for all sorts of different plants and trees. They are very subtle and keep their burrows out of sight. They could be another animal with an inspiring message about contemporary topics. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to read the description for more information about the door beetles. I have placed all of the resources I've used to make this video in the description, and they are all available online. If you enjoyed this video, please like, don't forget to subscribe, leave your comment in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Keep it graceful and stay sharp. As a short disclaimer, I'd like to mention that I'm not associated or affiliated with any of the brands eventually shown, displayed, or mentioned in this video.